Good morning. Good Saturday morning. Glad to have you with us. Beautiful blue skies out there this morning as daylight comes in, but we're in desperate need of rain, and we might get some today.
That's what I'm hearing.
Might get some today. Brett said he was in downpours yesterday.
What?
Yeah.
Where?
Yeah. Hickory, right?
Yep.
Wow.
Downpours. I'm trying to remember. That was around probably 1 o'clock.
Yeah.
12 to 1, something like that, because whenever I was over here in Maiden as well, and it looked like it could really, the bottom could drop out. Of course it didn't in this area, but up in the Hickory area got some rain, and maybe supposedly we're getting some today. I just, the risk of fires
Oh, it's terrible.
is
There's
really
been fires all over the place.
really bad in
South
parts of
Georgia.
Georgia.
Whoa.
It's
Looks like California, doesn't it?
yeah.
I mean,
yeah. I want to know how far that is, where that fire is, and the name of it was it Waynesville? I know it's a city like North Carolina's got. It's had the same name. Seemed like it might have been Waynesville. I don't know how far it was from Atlanta, but they said Atlanta was covered in smoke.
Atlanta's burning just like it did.
No,
last
not at
summer.
all. Atlanta was covered in smoke
In smoke, yeah.
from that fire.
Yeah, that's pretty uncomfortable too.
Yes, it is. Yes,
I don't
it
think it's Waynesville.
is. Yeah,
That's near the coast.
yeah. It is near the coast.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, it's about as far away from Atlanta and still be in Georgia as you can get, but
Yeah, that's what I was saying. That's I mean, we've had dust from.
I hadn't seen anything about these.
You remember
about
back in the 70s,
fire.
Mike, we had dust rolling in from storms that were out in Oklahoma and stuff like that. So,
Yeah, the dust ball.
yeah,
That was the dust ball.
yeah. I've got my clicker going. I've got the countdown going here. I want to see how long it takes. Good morning, and I'll tell you whenever it happens what it is. Good morning, Mike Painter. Glad to have you listening this morning.
He's not on duty.
Okay, so you answering or asking?
Asking.
I would guess not, but I don't know the answer to that.
No.
Mike, full of assumptions this morning. So, who's the Panthers taking with their first pick today? You know, you're guessing on things. I don't even know if they've got a pick today. I'm guessing they've got several picks today.
They must have a couple. Third day.
Well, we got 4 rounds today. The final 4 rounds. Is that the way it is?
Final 4 rounds.
Yeah, Brett. Which one of y'all brought that up about it was Mike, about watching the draft, and it's been a little more dull than usual.
Just love that it's in Pittsburgh. Love Pittsburgh. The city.
Oh, they did a great job, or have done a great job with a day to go. Still one
But
day
of course,
to go.
the first pick, he was at home, understandable with his mother. He wanted to share it with her, but I don't know. I don't know whether it's not a great draft with a lot of potential stars, or we talked about all the tight ends that have been drafted, offensive tackles, edge rushers.
Huge
Maybe
run
that
of
just-
quarterbacks. Huge run of quarterbacks.
Yeah.
How many quarterbacks have been taken in the first 3 rounds?
I'll just have to go through it.
I mean, you probably be able to find just quarterbacks in the first 3 rounds, but it has been slow moving.
Yeah.
One thing they were talking about the quarterbacks and why aren't the quarterbacks coming out? It's
I don't see
obvious.
any in the second round.
It's obvious why they're not coming out.
They're not
They're
there.
making more money
Stay out
in college than they would as a rookie, especially if you're not in that. What's the top that gets that guaranteed? Is it all first rounders, or is it just like the first? I know the NBA is just like the first so many, right?
Yeah.
Like 13 or something. But in this, in football, I'm not exactly sure. But I mean, if you're gonna, if you can stay in college and make $7 million as a quarterback and go the
Which
pros,
you can now.
I know, and go the NFL and make 5.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's a bring down.
yeah. The only thing you could do is hurt your stock, for the future. But then a lot of kids will help their stock, I would think, by coming back and playing another
The one
year.
pick I did like in the second round, the Penn State quarterback, Drew
Aller.
Aller. to Pittsburgh.
Yeah, that was actually the third round.
Third round, okay.
Yeah, there were two quarterbacks in the first and two in the third, none in the second.
All right, I know the two that were in the first. Obviously, you got the Alabama kid and the Indiana
Simpson
kid.
and Mendoza.
So who were the two quarterbacks? Don't even say it yet, Brett.
Well, Mike just told you one.
Okay,
Penn State.
Penn State.
Drew Aller went to
Drew
Pittsburgh.
Aller. I mean, I just kind of, Penn State to Pittsburgh, in-state. I mean, I hope it works out. I mean,
Yeah.
I kind of like that.
What's a hint you can give us on the? Do we know this other one?
Yeah.
Big time school.
Yep. Two big time schools.
Oh, he went to two. Carson.
Yep. Carson Beck
Carson Beck.
Carson
went
Beck.
to Arizona.
I kind of gave it away when you said that.
Well, I think it's a pretty good pick for them.
Who'd he go to?
Arizona.
Is that who it was?
Yeah,
Arizona?
and they're bad
need a
at quarterback.
Yeah.
I don't know
Where are
if
they
he's. I
now
don't know if he's
without
better
Kyle
than what they
Murray?
got. But.
Well, what does their quarterback room look like?
Carson Beck.
Jacoby Brissett,
Oh, Jacoby.
Hey, I tell you what, he's very
Gardner
underrated.
Minshew, I think.
Yeah, Brissett's very underrated, in
Yeah.
my opinion. He's very
He's
underrated.
serviceable.
Wherever
Yeah.
he goes in and fills in, he does a really good job. And I can't, I hate that he can't get a starting
It's not.
job. But
I mean, what I was most interested in the draft were who Washington was going to take at 7 and where Jeremiah Love was going to go. And
you didn't like either one.
I
don't know who Washington got.
I don't know yet about
That's-
Washington, but I didn't want Love to go to Arizona. I
Yeah.
just didn't think that was a good spot. Washington took Sonny Styles, linebacker
Yeah.
out of Ohio State. The player I wanted,
That's a good pick.
That's a good pick.
the player I wanted him to take was Caleb Downs, the safety out of Ohio State, and he ended up falling to Dallas at 11.
Yep.
I think Sonny Styles. I think Harry Styles for
And,
some reason. I'm going to guess there.
And he might be.
There are no Ken.
I mean, he could be great. I don't know, but I thought Washington hadn't had a good safety since Sean Taylor. I don't think, and that's who I wanted him to
it's been
get.
a
but-
long time.
Sonny Styles he's the son of an NFL player,
Okay.
Lorenzo Styles. He won a Super Bowl with the Rams.
Well, we all know how good Ohio State's defense was, and how
Yeah.
and how many of those defenders did they have?
They had
Three in the
number
first
5,
round?
7, and 11 were
All three defenders,
yeah,
right? Yeah.
and they also had
just
number
Buckeyes.
4, a receiver.
Yeah. Yep. That's pretty good. Some people think that receiver was a little bit of a stretch.
Garnell Tate
Yeah.
to Tennessee.
People were saying he's a number 2 receiver. He's not a number 1. He's a number 2 at Ohio State, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. What's the guy's name that can come
Jeremiah
out next year?
Smith.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He will be the
anybody
top.
would be the number 2 if he's on the team.
Yeah, and I was going to say he will be the top player in the draft next year. He'll be the first one picked, other than a quarterback. There might be a quarterback that would be ahead of him, but I bet other than that, he'll be the first guy taken. I don't even care if you've got a number 1 wide receiver. I don't think you could pass on him in next year's draft. Of course, a lot of things can change. I mean, health. Don't want to wish bad things on anybody on the health side or anything, but I can't imagine him not having another dominant season for Ohio State at the receiver position.
Yeah, he's got to stay how many more years in college?
One.
At least one more.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Got to stay at least one more. That'll be his third, right?
Yeah.
Got to stay 3. Anything else jump out to you guys on the draft side from?
Looked like Dallas picked up some very promising.
I think Dallas
defensive players.
did what they should do.
Yeah,
I think they did
defense.
what they should do. Not just defense, but don't go up and try to get a great player.
Yeah.
Go down and get extra players. So they got, they fortified their defense.
They did.
Yeah, well, they had number 11 and 23.
Yeah, and didn't they trade 11 down?
No, they actually moved up from 12 to 11.
Okay.
They just went up one spot.
To make sure they got.
They did trade down to 23. They were going to pick at 20. Caleb Downs, the player I was talking about, safety from Ohio State.
This is one of the
And then they got an
First years I've seen, I think more people traded down.
Yeah.
Especially like after the top, 6 maybe, people started trading down. There's just so many trades to get extra picks, or a lot of these you won't even see this year. A lot of these trades may take effect. We'll trade down, and you get whoever you traded that got to move up. They're going to owe you a second or third round pick in next year's draft. So,
about the Jets, I mean, they got some good defenders. David Bailey.
The Jets, it's hard to believe, but so far most of those analysts on TV are saying the Jets have done the best so far. Now, it also helps to have more picks than other teams. You got to weigh that in, but that they've done really well on the defensive side. Did they get anybody, though, that is going to help? Did they get a receiver?
Yeah.
I was thinking like they got a receiver.
30th pick, the Omar Cooper from Indiana.
Okay.
That's a good pick.
Yeah.
I heard some guy say, I think it was on Scott Van Pelt's show last night, that thought that Cincinnati could be the pick in the AFC.
In the AFC, not just the division?
Not just the,
They're going to be better.
Yeah.
They're definitely going to be better.
Of course, they loaded up with defensive guys, didn't they? I'm trying to remember.
Well, they got the Giants guy. They traded for the Giants.
They traded for the Giants.
Defensive lineman from the Giants that wanted out.
Yeah.
Isn't it weird how many people? What was his reason for wanting out? What was the situation there?
I don't know.
Come out of the blue, I mean. And it wasn't but about a week after Harbaugh was hired. I don't think he was disgruntled with Harbaugh, though. I think he was disgruntled with the front office or something. I don't know. But this happens. Sometimes it happens mid-season. You see some of the better players move to another team for draft picks. Only time will tell who come out the best there, but it's hard to, he's a really good interior lineman.
Yeah.
So
talk about draftees going to the same pro team close to where they played in college. Reuben Bain, the edge rusher from Miami, going to Tampa Bay. That looked like a pretty good pick. He was pretty good for the Canes last year as they went to the national championship game.
Yeah. I mean.
Yeah, and it seemed like at one time he not being talked about as being the best defensive player in this draft.
Yeah.
And then he ends up going 15th.
I know.
Yeah.
Well, he was ACC Defensive Player of the Year, but
historically, Tampa Bay drafts very well on defense.
Yeah.
I mean, if you go back to some of the people that they've drafted, I mean, they got some Hall of Famers mixed in there.
You talked about the Jets. They got apparently the best of all those tight ends that got drafted. A guy from Oregon. Everybody's high on him. 4.3, 940 for a tight end. Not bad, huh?
No, it's not. What's his name? Have you got his name on?
Oh, boy, hard to pronounce.
Kenyon Sadiq.
Kenyon Sadiq.
Kenyon, I'll take that. I know the name once you said it, Kenyon Sadiq. We're talking about those guys not coming out. That Oregon quarterback, the Oregon quarterback could have maybe rivaled for the first overall pick, first quarterback taken, but he decided to come back.
He probably would have been.
He
would have been after Mendoza.
Or I've heard he could have went ahead of him.
Yeah.
I mean, he was that good.
To come back.
So that's one to keep an eye on for next year. What if his stock falls? I guess he's still got how many millions he going to make this year? So I guess it really doesn't. Yeah, I guess it really doesn't matter financially. He'll be okay and taken care of. When and where does this stop with the colleges outbidding the pros? I mean.
Well,
who's it hurting?
It's all blended now. It's all pro. What do you think? I mean, to me,
it is. I know, but I mean, it's still two different divisions.
Yeah.
So I mean, at what point when does it ever end? And who's it hurting more? Is it hurting the NFL more?
I don't think it hurts them at all.
I don't think it hurts them.
Okay. Well, it can't hurt college football, can it?
No.
I mean, you still got the best players staying.
Yeah.
And that's the only thing that hurts are the young college players.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They have to wait longer to get a chance.
I'll stay in high school an extra year.
Yeah.
You could do that.
Yeah. Couldn't you see it coming to that at some point, reclassifying? Let them. Some states may already do something like that. I mean, here you have to do it what? As you move from middle school to high school is when you have to make that reclass.
Fall back,
Yeah.
early classification.
Well, you can do it anytime in high school.
You can.
Yeah. You could leave after. You could
No,
leave.
no, I'm not talking about leave early. I'm talking about stay the extra year.
No, but I'm saying you. Yeah, you can leave a public school after your 10th grade year, go to a private school,
Yeah.
and still be in 10th grade,
Yeah.
Yep.
or your junior year.
We see it
Or
every
your
now
senior
and then.
year.
What was the North Carolina?
You remember Chris Robinson from Lincoln?
Yeah.
He transferred to Combine and reclassed.
Yeah.
Yep.
Got an
And
extra year.
Supposedly LJ reclass.
Yeah,
right?
but he did do it between 8th and 9th
Did he?
grade.
Well,
Yeah.
that's what reason.
Chris
I
did it
use
like
that.
between 10th and 11th, or
Yeah.
11th and
Now, what will
12th.
LJ be? A rising senior?
Yeah.
18 minutes. It's a new record. 18 minutes into the show before I saw the word Yankees.
Oh.
Yankees. I'm going to say a statement for you, Mike. They are the best team.
In New York.
No,
New York.
not yeah, in New York for sure. But I was even going to say in the AFC East. I mean, not the AFC, but the National League East.
Yeah.
They are the best team in the National League, American League East. Let me get my leagues right. The American League East. They are the best team in that. That's as far as I'll take it. Boston is the worst team
Yeah.
in baseball.
In baseball.
The worst team in baseball.
Ooh.
And
Well,
Quite
it's
quite
not
a
even the
label.
end of April yet.
Yeah. Well, I'm telling you today, they're the worst team in baseball. I'm not saying they will be next month, but right now they're the worst team in baseball. And the GM, I don't know what he knows on the Boston owner, but it must be some juicy information
Tasty stuff.
for that for him to still be around. It has to be some kind of blackmail situation. You know what I'm saying?
What about
They're horrible.
the Phillies?
They're horrible too. What's happened there?
Lost 10 in a row.
Yeah. Did they have major losses last year? People moving on, or is it? I didn't know of
I don't
any.
think so.
I don't either. I can't believe it. I mean, that's just.
I don't think they lost much at all.
Money's in Oak Island with Greg this morning. That's a good place to wake up. Down at the North Carolina coast. Phillies. They improved last night on that, Brett. They fell again to the
Yeah.
Braves last night.
Well,
6-3.
didn't
Or, excuse
have
me, I read the score wrong.
haven't Mets
5-3.
fans taken to wearing bags over their heads to games?
Yeah.
The old ultimate put down.
Yeah. Well, here's what should happen in both those cases with the Red Sox and the Mets. Don't go and wear bags. Don't go.
Yeah.
Just don't go. I mean, but see those, but New York is so populated, they're not going to have a problem. If somebody don't go, somebody else
Somebody
is going to
else
go.
will,
In Boston, I don't think they actually like what's going on. As a matter of fact, I'm 100% sure they don't like what's going on. But some people, it's some people
It's
have
what
these
you
trips.
do.
Yeah, a lot of people have trips booked too. Then
Yeah.
they're not going to change that
Right.
one way or the other. But Lenny will tell you, you let. He sent me a thing the other night that had 4 different players that they had a chance to get. All were previous All-Stars at some point. Didn't sign any of them. Didn't even try. Didn't even really attempt, except for is it Bregman? They talked to him a little bit, but all he wanted was a no trade clause, and they wouldn't put that in there. So where did he wind up?
Cubs.
Cubs.
Yeah.
And
Speaking of, 10 straight wins.
Yeah. The Cubs are on a roll. They're not bad at all. And I'll tell you now, the Braves.
Oh, the Braves. Yeah, they got the best record in all of baseball.
Do they?
Yeah.
Yeah, the Braves have been hot. That's for sure. Is there anything they added, Brett, this year, the Braves, that made something like this happen, or is it just the next step for that? That's the way I kind of see it. It's just their next step. I mean, they had a pretty good year last year, but
I don't see any big names that they added. Acuna's healthy. That's one big thing for them is they need him playing. He's missed too much time the last few years. But it looks like the same names that they've had.
Here's the thing about Boston. If you're the Red Sox and you hold the Yankees to 4, 4, and 4, you should win at least one of those games. And I think Boston scored 3 runs in the series. 3 runs. If I'm not mistaken, they scored 3 runs: 0, 1, and 2. So maybe if they played them 6 days in a row, they might be up there to the point where they could have won one of those games. But it's a sad situation right now in Boston. Ned says winning percentage-wise, Boston tied with the Royals, and the Royals what happened there? The Royals, Mets 9-17, a 3.46. The Phillies 308 winning percentage. 308 winning percentage right now. They are 8-18.
Yeah, they lost 10 in a row.
Yeah. How many? I mean, the Mets. What was their streak before they won a game? It was more than 10.
12, maybe.
Yeah. It's odd to see losing streaks that big.
Yeah.
This early in the season. Usually, I know. Do the Mets have any? Do the Mets have? What was I going to say? Monty. I read a message from him and it made me think. Do they have any people out injured other than Soto that could kind of make them? I mean, you still shouldn't lose however many games they lost in a row.
Yeah, I don't really know.
Monty says for Boston, fire that cheating coach. There is no such thing as cheating. I'll take a cheating coach any day of the week. What you call cheating? Stealing signs? Hey.
Yeah,
that's
part of the game.
that's as old as the 1800s. Mm-hmm. But I want the GM going. Cora's proven he can coach and win a World Series. He's done it. But the GM is letting too much talent get away. I'm ready for new ownership.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what they need.
Because it's not ran very well. It's just and if you get new ownership, you're probably going to get both. You probably get a new GM and a new head coach too. But I just think it's time for them to flip ownerships because it's ugly right now. People in Boston, they'll be throwing stuff instead of throwing it at other teams. They'll be throwing stuff at their own team in the future. Which, by the way, Monty, the last time I think there was an incident like that of people throwing stuff, it was Yankee fans out in center field and against the Red Sox a year or two ago. I think it seemed like it was just 1 year ago. While we're on that subject, let's look at the if I can get there from here, the standings. Just tell me this. You guys keep up with it enough, like I do, just enough anyway, to tell me who you would put your 2 World Series teams if it was over today. Who would your teams, Brett, you going with your Dodgers?
Yeah.
Still think they get there? I think it's going to be hard to beat them.
I think they're the best team. They're only 5-5 in their last 10, but it's April, like I said. It don't really matter. You just got to get in the playoffs.
Yeah.
But they've won back-to-back. It's hard to keep doing that every year. So I wouldn't be surprised at all if they don't make it. But I think Dodgers and Yankees are the two best teams.
I mean, that's
what I said. Dodgers, Yankees.
Yeah.
That's what it looks like.
Yeah, and baseball, the longer this continues, will baseball suffer for it when other teams cannot compete?
Yeah, but don't you think that Major League Baseball would love to see Dodgers, Yankees again in the World Series?
Yeah.
Now, they don't want it every year, but...
Well, I saw a good story yesterday that would really fire up some Yankee fans, and I'm talking about in history. It was like making fun of Babe Ruth to call him the best player ever in baseball. They said that Ohtani is so far advanced from Babe Ruth. I can't remember who did that story. I wish I would have remembered the name because you probably look it up. But they said that Ohtani is so far. He said, I mean, just physically, for one thing. I mean, the body of today's athletes, versus the body of those athletes. And I didn't realize this, but they were talking about how the Yankees, a lot of their World Series wins early in their history. There wasn't but 2 teams playing in the league. It was a 2-team thing.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't, so you didn't have to go through steps to win. So I don't know if I could claim 25 or 26, whatever they got. I don't know if I could claim. It ought to be modern day. Like the NFL, they erased a lot of stuff that happened before modern day. They didn't count it. But I guess baseball's a little different in something like that. Yeah. Lenny says Boston, 6 runs in their last 4 games. A robust 15 home runs for the year. 15. Now, how many is Jordan? He had 11 a couple days ago. He's got there with as many home runs by himself as Boston has hit as a team. And honestly, I mean, Boston don't win usually with defense, pitching. I mean, their history has been outscore you, and they can't score runs right now. They cannot score runs right now. Yankees 17-9 lead the American League East. It's Cleveland in the Central 15-12. How about the surprise Sacramento A's? Have you guys seen them play? Have you watched them play at all this year?
Mm-mm.
Their jerseys now say Sacramento.
Do they?
Yeah, they don't just have the A's on there. Their jerseys say Sacramento, and that's just temporary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. I mean, we're waiting on the
And they're
stadium.
14-12.
Yep, and they're in first place, but they are waiting on the stadium.
When will that be done? Do we know?
I don't. I can't.
That's still a couple years away.
Is it?
Yeah.
What takes so long? I mean, sometimes these things can be put up in a year and a half.
They've at least got this year and next year in Sacramento. It might be another year after that.
Wow.
It's I think either 28 or 29.
This must be going to be. You think it'll be baseball stadium / casino?
Yeah.
Put it all in one building. Maybe that's what's taking so long. I don't know. Maybe they're putting in one of the most well-known casinos.
No, it's probably going to be
Plush.
The nicest stadium in baseball, I would guess. And
Yeah, but with no fan base.
Yeah, where's
it's
the
going to have
fans? All
a
bar
roof, right?
I hope so.
I wouldn't think they would
You don't
just
want
be
to play
open.
120 degree days in Vegas. You gotta have a roof.
Oh, God, yes. Yeah, where's the fan base? I mean, it's going to be a constantly revolving tourist fan base, right? I mean, while you're in Vegas, let's go see a game.
But now, I will say this. Now, Vegas is what at one time was the largest growing city by population.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wasn't the 3 guys that are in the major leagues right now, Brett, weren't they from Vegas? That, help me, the Phillies star.
Yeah, Harper.
Yeah. And one from the Cubs that moved on after a World Series.
Yeah.
There were 3 of them.
I know what you're talking about.
Played
but
with each other in Little League.
I can't tell you
They
who
played
they
together
are.
in Little League. And I think they were from Vegas. I mean, Vegas probably has some, but, I don't know. They don't have any problem filling up the football stadium. But we know football and baseball, the way they draw is different because football is 17 games a year and only 8 to 9 home games. Baseball, you're going to have 80-plus home games. And right now, I mean, when Vegas does fill up for football, at least a third of it's opposition fans. I mean, people taking a trip to Vegas and taking a chance to see their team while they're out there. I don't know how that'll work out. But they're getting every sport. Is this going to complete? They don't have NBA yet, right?
They don't have
No,
NBA.
but they will eventually.
Yeah. Yep. A's, Rangers, Angels, Seattle. Man, some of the teams that really were hot last year, like a Seattle. Seattle's in 4th place, 12-15. Not used to seeing the Astros at 10-17. I don't know what's going on with that situation either. Braves 19-8, like Brett said, right now best record in baseball. 19-8. They have in their last 10. What have they done? 9-1. Won 9
Not
of the
bad.
last. Nope. That's and the Marlins. The Marlins always seem to be underrated. I'll tell you who's going to be underrated though, and we'll get to them in a minute. Washington, the Mets, and the Phillies. Can't believe the Phillies are 8-18. The Reds lead Chicago by.
No, they're tied.
Oh, they are tied. Yep. The Reds and the
17-9.
Cubs. Yeah, and the Cubs have been really red hot. It seems like here as of late.
10-0 in their last 10.
That's a good division, though. Look, Pittsburgh in third, 15-11. St. Louis, 14-11.
Yeah,
The
everybody
worst
above
team,
500.
yeah, Milwaukee, 13-12, and Milwaukee has won the division last year, right?
Yep.
If we don't see the Dodgers in the World Series, we could see San Diego.
Yep.
I think they have a really good team. They are right now tied. Well, one game ahead, half game ahead. One in the loss column. Padres, Dodgers, Arizona's the team that I was referring to a little bit ago. That's just totally underrated. You don't think about them hardly at all. Yet they're in the mix
Yep.
just about every year. I saw that one of their guys. You have to help me with his name, Brett. But they said right now the MVP would come from Ohtani and somebody else, and this guy was third. That plays for the Diamondbacks, and you don't know who their best player is right now because I don't. I can't recall.
Corbin Carroll?
That's it.
Was it?
That's it.
Yeah.
Yep. Corbin Carroll. That's it. Now that you said that, I remember the CC. It may not even be CC, but it
Yeah, it
has
is.
okay has the sound of CC. Corbin Carroll. Who would that second one have been?
Second what?
I wonder who I can't think of who the. You know, I told you they said Ohtani, another guy, and Corbin Carroll. I can't think of who the who's been hot enough right now. It might have been Judge. Might have been Judge.
Well, that'd be American League MVP.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. It wouldn't have been that. Yeah, this was just National League. You're right. And I can't think of somebody that's maybe it's somebody for the Braves the way they're playing. But nonetheless, let's see. I got another message coming in here. That's Lenny's again. Rodney says, I think the biggest factors in the Braves this year is the catcher, Drake Baldwin, and even more, the new head coach, Walt Weiss. I'll give Carolina some credit here. Walt Weiss, a Carolina graduate. Did you know that, Brett? I'm pretty sure he did. I'm sure he played his college baseball at UNC. Lenny would know that for sure. And then, you know, he was a really good player for the A's, a shortstop, played for the A's. And I think obviously like all baseball players do. When's the last time there was a baseball player that never changed teams? Unless he was like a
Clayton Kershaw.
Yeah. I mean, it's got to be somebody that's perennial all-star that's not going to change teams, and even some of them do. Before we go to break, I'll do my lyrics first this morning because they're very easy. But before we go to break, just opinion real quick. Do you think Mike Trout will ever play for anyone other than the Angels?
No, I think that's one career that's.
He's having a good year again right now.
Yeah.
He's hitting the long ball. I don't know. I'm just. Yeah, I mean, I could see something at the trade deadline that they say, you know, we're going to give this guy a chance to go and win a World Series, but I don't know that. And you know, he could come right back with the Angels. You know, I mean, if they work it out, he could come right back with them the following year.
Yeah, maybe he's just happy making his millions and.
Yeah,
But although if you compete.
Yeah, I want to win. I want to win a title. I would
Yeah.
want to win a title some way or another. At least have a shot at it.
Yeah.
And I don't know if he's going to have that shot at it with the Angels.
Yeah, I mean, how many times has he even been in the playoffs?
Not many.
Yeah.
I mean, he missed out on Rally Monkey, right? He wasn't there when they had.
That was way before him.
Yeah, way before. Way before. All right, first lyrics of the morning. Well, I lived on the outskirts of town. Back in a moment.
Make 2026 the year you finally move into your new dream home from Key Builders of Lincoln. Go online at mykeybuilders.com and check out their many floor plans. Locally owned and operated and serving this area for 24 years. Yes, serving the Piedmont of North and South Carolina. That's Key Builders, 1459 North Aspen Street in Lincoln. Your key to your new home is waiting for you from Key Builders in Lincoln.
How would you like to be your own contractor? Stop in at Bliss Buildings and Tiny Homes in Cherryville and see Robert or Hunter. 5 years in business and the only engineer stamped AutoCAD design shed to home conversions. They know the North Carolina residential code and will build your county permit package. On-site, built 2-bedroom, 2-bath with a true sleeping loft, multiple designs, cottages, cabins, studio apartments. Bliss Buildings and Tiny Homes at 2268 Lincoln Highway, Cherryville. Open Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. to 6:30 p.m. Call 704-727-8774. Open Sundays by schedule appointments only. Follow them on Facebook.
Buying a Bobcat is now easier than ever at West End Sales in Vail. Now get 0% APR financing. That means low monthly payments. Or you can get $1,200 instant rebates on selected models. Now is the time to buy. Like we said, it's easier than ever. Again, get 0% APR financing or get $1,200 instant rebate on selected Bobcat models at West End Sales at the Highway 1827 West intersection in Vail. Online at westendsales.com and like them on Facebook too.
Rhodes and Bill Oil Company in Lincoln has been serving the Piedmont of North and South Carolina since 1919. Sure, they deliver to your home with home heating oils. They'll help keep you warm, but they do a whole lot more. They feature bulk fuel delivery, on-site and commercial fueling, backup generator fueling, and farm and agricultural fueling. For home or business or farms, call on Rhodes and Bill Oil Company in Lincoln, 704-735-2508. Online at rhodesandbill.com, located at 1404 East Main Street in Lincoln. Like them on Facebook too.
Untangling your headphones, finding the right remote, saying goodbye to your favorite shirt that hasn't fit in 10 years. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. Auto Owners works with independent agents who live in your community and answer when you call, so you can worry about more important things, like finding a new favorite shirt. That's simple human sense.
Call Mooney Insurance in Maiden or East Lincoln Insurance in Denver or visit mooneyinsurance.com.
Dr. John Clark III, native and Lincoln High School graduate who attended UNC Dental School at Chapel Hill. In 1993, he graduated and returned home to practice with his father Les Cloninger and Uncle Robert Truman Cloninger. Dr. John Clark III has maintained a private practice for 32 years and hasn't yielded to the corporate landscape. Dr. John Clark III would like to thank all of his wonderful patients for their loyalty. Dr. John Clark III and Dr. Aaron Hebner are taking new patients. They take most insurances and especially Delta Dental. Call for appointments today at 704-735-0765. Go Wolves!
First Federal Savings Bank has been serving Lincoln County since 1940. And as it has been from the beginning, customer service is a priority to First Federal Savings Bank. They want to get to know you by name. First Federal Savings Bank has the convenience, the products, and the services that the larger banks have, but with hometown people that you see throughout your community. Stop in and visit one of their 4 convenient locations and see what First Federal Savings Bank has to offer you. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
Wow. Welcome back. One answer. No, it don't even have one.
You got me stumped.
I thought this would be an easy one.
Go one more time.
Lenny had sent me a message, and I thought, well, he's thought Lenny's got the lyrics, but I'll give you what Lenny said here in just a minute. But lyrics this morning, first one, got people stumped. I'm surprised. Well, I lived on the outskirts of town. In an
While or well?
In an 8-room farmhouse, baby. What'd you say?
What was the first word again?
Well.
Well, okay.
Well, I lived on the outskirts of town in an 8-room farmhouse.
It sounds like Mellencamp.
Well, there's a reason for that. There's a reason for that. Yep.
But I can't think of the...
Outside the club. That ought to give it away.
Cherry Bomb.
Cherry
Yeah.
bomb.
Yep. Outside the club, Cherry Bomb. Cherry Bomb. Mellencamp, one of my favorites, as you
Yeah,
guys
yeah,
well know.
He's coming to Charlotte in
Yeah, I know.
June, July, I
Yeah,
think.
tickets like $800.
Spectrum or
Can he even sing anymore?
I saw
Barely.
him
All
on
that
I saw him
smoking.
on an HBO show a couple of weeks, probably a month ago now.
I saw him on the Real Time with Bill Maher.
Yeah, well.
Did you see that?
Yeah. Since it's a political show, Mike, I wasn't going to mention the name of the
Yeah.
show I saw it on, but you are always loving and
Yeah.
glad to throw that out.
Well, there's nothing controversial
No,
about
I
saying.
know. I know that.
But you watch that guy's show.
That's one of the funniest shows there is, so I watch
Yeah.
him. I mean, he is hilarious. And
His
You
new
could say
ru-
you
his
could say
new
you saw him on
rules.
Fox News. That
yeah,
don't,
right,
you know,
same
don't make
thing.
any
yeah.
difference.
That's true. But anyway,
It's all a bunch of crap.
But
I
anyway,
like his new rules.
he
Pretty funny.
he don't hold back. Now his show is not for kids.
No, no.
But
Yeah.
that's why it's on HBO.
Yeah, not much on HBO.
Yeah,
Is.
that's true.
No.
But he's hilarious. And you know, you can say what you want about him. He cracks. He's evenly what's the little phrase? Equal opportunity.
Yeah.
Because he's going to hammer the Democrats. He's going to hammer the Republicans.
Right.
And
He
that's
used to be a little bit more to the left, but now he's kind of. You're right. He's knocking.
he is.
He gets both sides.
He's funny. I mean, he don't hold back, and that ain't the reason I watch it. I watch it because his jokes are so funny,
They are. Yeah. Particularly the opening monologue,
Yeah.
and then the new rules.
and the
At
end.
The end, yeah.
And the end, yeah. Mellencamp says Ned, Brett as well on Mellencamp this morning. Outside the club, Cherry Bomb. That's one of his. I don't know. I'm not an album person, so I don't know which album that was on. But that was in his early days.
Yeah.
You know, when a lot of those.
What did you say about 74, 75?
You got me there, Mike. I can't tell you.
Whether I doubt if he can sing like he used to, but I mean, he's still a huge act if you love him.
Mick Jagger can.
Yeah.
But I will say this, Mellencamp, as far as I know, he's still smoking.
Yeah.
I don't think he's ever put down the cigarettes. Neb wants to know the name again, Bill Maher, and I don't know how you spell Maher. It's like
M-A-H-R.
M-A-H-R.
M-A-H-R, Ned.
Yeah, it's a
Check it out.
HBO thing.
Real time.
Let's see what else we got here. Yeah, that's the name of the show. It's Real Time. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's been on for like 20 years, hasn't it, or
absolutely.
something like
Yeah, it's
that?
been on
I
for-
think it's M-A-H-E-R.
Yeah, Maher.
Oh, E-R. I'm sorry. M-A-H-E-R.
Lenny had weighed in and said, "Here's the scary thing. The Yankees have two frontline starters who haven't even pitched yet. That is true. Garrett Cole and Carlos Rodon been on the injured list, and they're both getting ready to come off of it, from what I understand." He says, and Atlanta has three that have not pitched an inning: Spencer Strider, Steve Swellenbach, and Thurston, not Howe, but Thurston Waldron. So
I don't know that
the
one.
two teams with the best records still have big-time pitchers to come back off the DL. You know, I mean, that's okay. Would the Braves be the biggest challenge for the Dodgers, or would it be, you know, San Diego, or who else is in there, Brett, that you think could possibly end their run here at two in a row? Is there another team in the National League? American League's a whole different. You got to get there anyway, and then you know, I mean, if you get to the World Series, honestly, to me, if you get to the World Series, the pressure's off.
Oh, yeah.
Unless I'm for the Dodgers. It wouldn't be off for the Yankees because they haven't beaten them in a while. But But I do think those two. I still think the Dodgers, even as good as the Braves are, it still goes through the Dodgers at this point. And the American League obviously goes through the Yankees. Lenny says Mellencamp has his own personal smoking viewing box at Indiana University for football games.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's probably the only smoking box in the stadium. He is an Indiana guy from Indiana, and pulls for all Indiana teams. You see him at Indiana and at Colts games. I don't know about. He probably comes to some of the. I was going to say he probably comes to some of the Pacer games. And on that subject, let's talk about the NBA playoffs a little bit.
Yeah.
I definitely want to get Brett's opinion of first round games and how the series stand. Just tell me first, who's been the biggest surprise to you in the playoffs, whether it's positive or negative?
I know who I would pick, but I'll let Brett go.
Maybe Atlanta being up 2-1 on the Knicks. I don't really know. I don't know.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
I was just going to say the Lakers up 3-0.
Yeah, that's surprising that they're up 3-0.
He probably didn't want to use the Lakers because that's his team.
Durant's only played one of the 3 games for Houston, but yeah, the Lakers are missing.
Was that the most recent one?
No, he played game 2, and then he missed last night.
So they're basically done then, I would say. I mean, I don't think,
Well, nobody's ever come back from 3-0 in the NBA.
Ain't that something? That nobody's ever come back in any series, whether it's first round or
the Rockets blew a 6-point lead with 40 seconds to go.
Yeah.
It was incredible.
They fouled a 3-point shooter.
Tell me that again. They blew what?
I think they had a 35 or 40 seconds to go, a 6-point lead.
Yeah. Reggie Miller might have been playing.
Yeah.
If he was playing, that's easy.
They fouled Marcus Smart shooting a 3, and he made all 3 free throws.
Yeah, that was big.
And then the Lakers got a steal and made another 3, and it was tied. It didn't even take the whole clock.
LeBron.
Yeah, he's playing at such a high level for age 41.
Well, if they win this series, which they should at 3-0, isn't there a chance they could get?
They could get both guys back.
Both guys back.
I read a day or two ago that Reeves is closer to being back than Luka is, but yeah, I don't know. I mean, and then OKC, who would be the Lakers' next opponent, they lost one of their best players for I don't know how long, but Jalen Williams, this says out at least 1 week. So they're going to finish off Phoenix without him, but I don't know how he'll be for the next round.
Mm-hmm.
I've got to be honest. Last night I watched more draft than I did playoffs. I flipped to the playoffs a couple times, but when their series is like they are and it's the early rounds, I'm going to take the draft that second round draft most of the time.
I watched the whole Lakers game, but there was a really cool moment. Bronny James played 9 minutes in the game
with his dad,
but there was one stretch where LeBron set a screen for him. He went around it and hit a 3, and then a minute or less later, they were on a fast break, and LeBron threw him a lob, and Bronny went up and laid it in. It was really cool.
That would be.
See that sequence.
I did not. That would be good. That would be good. And
those were he scored 5 points in his 9 minutes, and they were both with LeBron's help.
Yeah. Isn't it amazing that LeBron is still this productive?
He's the best player of all time. I know all the Jordan lovers and LeBron haters will just say the 6 championships is why Jordan
was great. But all you got to do is take the poll and don't have Carolina fans involved. Mm-hmm. And it's a landslide.
Well, there's still a lot of people that hate LeBron for some reason.
Yeah.
But he's been playing like this for 22, 23 years now.
He was not fortunate enough to be on the teams Jordan was on. Give him a Pippen.
Yeah.
He's got 13 championships. You know, if you give, I mean, maybe it's a.
And he's been to the finals, what, 10 or 11 times? Did Jordan do that?
No.
He went to 6.
Yep.
So
Like
you can skew it either way. But
you know, you can ask this question out on the street and people argue with you. Who is the better college player, Jordan or Christian Laettner?
yeah.
Not even
It's not close because Jordan blossomed. He was kind of handcuffed as a college player, right?
Yeah, that old.
He could have been. He could have been. He had the potential to be.
Well, if you just look at Duke, the best all-time basketball players out of Duke, Christian Laettner's not going to be one of them, but he's their best player while he was there.
Yeah.
I mean, Jason Tatum and Kyrie Irving, Grant Hill. There's tons of guys that were.
I will
better.
say this about Jordan, though. Jordan opened the door because to me there hadn't been a superstar for a long time, and he burst onto the scene, and he was in control of that for his whole career. So I can't tell you. Can you guys, Mike? You watched it way back. I mean, I can't think of who was that guy. I mean, there's a big gap between Wilt.
Yeah,
Jordan.
I don't know how big
That's
of a star Magic
so-
Johnson was when he was.
Yeah, Magic.
Well, their
Michigan
team was
State.
loaded.
Yeah,
I mean, he just
Well,
fit in.
Jabbar was a huge.
It'd be right. It'd be arguable, and Lenny needs to get in on this. It would be arguable if Magic was the best player on his team.
Yeah, it was so loaded.
They had Worthy,
Yeah.
Kareem.
no, I'm talking about his Michigan State team.
Oh, okay.
I thought you were talking about Jordan being at college.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, I was kind of putting them both together a little bit for however you do that, but I don't know. It's let's see. We got some answers here. Let me read these texts real quick, and then we'll get back into that a little bit. The playoffs, because I do want to talk about some of the scores and who you think will wind up as the final two teams when we get there. But let's see. I got one here from. Is this Ned? Early stat that looks good for the Braves. Dodgers, Padres is what their win-loss record is, equal home and away. Let's see. Did you guys understand that one?
No, but it's
Let's see. Butch says Mellencamp is the only person allowed to smoke in the box at Memorial Stadium at IU. Big time donor. The indoor practice center is named the Mellencamp Center. I saw him and Meg, that's Meg Ryan at the time, working out there one time. So, Mellencamp has been blessed with his female friends. Meg
Name
Ryan,
some others.
Elaine. What was his first wife? Elaine. She was a model. Elaine. I can't remember. I should remember her name. The last 3 years, the Braves. This is Richard. Last 3 years, the Braves have focused on pitching prospects, getting back to their 1990 strategies. 21 of their top prospects are pitchers. Yeah. Yeah, that's the way it's built. I mean, that's just the way it's built because 21 pitchers sounds maybe ridiculous to some, be their top, but they're not all going to work out.
Right.
And
Only
if they
a
do all work out,
fraction.
you got a lot of trade bait
Yep.
to pick up you an offensive player. Lenny says Walt Weiss was a UNC grad. Yes, I thought he did go to UNC and played on the same team with former number 1 overall pick B.J. Surhoff. And I remember that name.
I remember the name.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
I don't know. Instantly, I thought Brewers.
I thought Cardinals for
Did
some
you?
reason. It might not be either one.
It may not. B.J. Surhoff.
It was Brewers. You were right.
I think both were first-round picks. Surhoff, Baltimore. So he got drafted by Baltimore, and then Weiss to Oakland. And Lenny, if I'm not mistaken, he got to play on a Oakland A's team that was not terrible. I mean, Oakland is. It seems like in their history, they've been great or they've been bottom of the barrel. You know, there's not been a whole lot of middle ground. Now, right now, I think there's some middle ground, but it seems like in their history they've been great. You know, you go back to, I mean, before the Yankees won 3 in a row, what was Oakland still the last team to win 3 in a row? I mean, that goes back to the 70s, I think, whenever they won 3. I think they won 3 in a row and beat 3 different teams, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see. Ned says wins on the road are as important as home wins at home. Yeah, I definitely agree with that. I don't know exactly which sport that one was pertaining to. I'm guessing it pertains to all sports. Bless you over there, Brett.
He was talking about somebody's record in baseball. They're
Yeah.
San Diego, LA, and the Braves. I can't remember what he was saying, but anyway.
Well, you got to take care of home. You know, you need to win 2 out of every 3 you play on your home field, but then you got to go at least 500 on the road, right? If you're going to be great, that's basically what it comes down to. Celtics 108-100 last night over the 76ers. The Lakers 112-108 over the Rockets. The Spurs 120. Is this Wemby-less?
Yeah.
Okay. Still in concussion protocol, I'm guessing. Spurs win without him against the Trailblazers was 120-108 without him and on the road. Is that right?
Yeah.
Is that a surprise?
I don't know. I mean, I would say the teams are pretty even without him.
I'm gonna let you tell me how those series stand at this point, if you've got that.
In the East, Detroit and Orlando is 1-1. They play today.
Yep.
Cleveland leads the Raptors 2-1. The Hawks lead the Knicks 2-1. And Boston leads Philly 2-1. In the West, Oklahoma City leads Phoenix 2-0. The Lakers lead the Rockets 3-0. Minnesota leads Denver 2-1. And San Antonio leads Portland 2-1. And the Nuggets are really reeling right now. Again, Minnesota's always been tough.
That's funny you said that, because
Denver.
The first thing I was going to say is if I don't watch near as much NBA playoffs as I do the other 2 major sports. But if you want to watch any at all, watch that series, because they hate each other. Minnesota and Denver absolutely hate each other.
Denver is they were without Aaron Gordon in their last game, and he's obviously the Joker's their best player, but he's really important to Denver, and they're not going to win without him. They're not going to beat Minnesota without him. I don't know if he's says he's a game time decision for tonight's game.
Joker?
No, Aaron Gordon.
Oh, Aaron Gordon.
No, Joker's fine.
What did Joker do the other night?
He just can't hit any shots.
That got Minnesota's guy, Ant-Man. What did he do to him?
I don't know.
I got him fired up.
I didn't see it.
Oh, yeah, I thought they were going to fight. I mean, I just saw it on the highlights, and it looked like they were about to fight, which would be a good one, probably.
That would be.
2 heavyweights going at it right there. But
You're talking about Anthony Edwards, of course.
Yep.
Well, he don't have the size that the Joker has.
No.
He's athletic and quick enough, but you got to think about Joker's 2 brothers being in the stands if you want to fight him. He's got 2 bodyguards.
Oh, my.
Oh, no.
I did not realize that.
Oh yeah, they are his size, but a lot. They've been in the weight room a lot more than he has. They are not to be messed with. I don't think.
Crazy guys.
The Nuggets and Timberwolves play tonight at 8:30 in Minnesota.
Game right there.
And then the Knicks at Hawks tonight at 6, and the Hawks are up 2-1 and at home for this game.
What's the guy's name for the Hawks who just lit it up the other night? They won it, beat Duke by himself in the NCAA tournament.
C.J. McCollum.
Yeah, McCollum.
Yeah.
He hit the game winner. Yeah, out of Lehigh.
What year was? I mean, that's been a long time ago when he.
Yeah, he's been in the league a while.
He was.
But he lit it up the
He's
other
been in the league
night.
about 9 or 10 years. Isn't he?
2013. It's when he was drafted. So it was
Somebody
that
lit
year.
his fuse.
More than 9 years.
That was the. I think that was the Jabari Parker Duke team
Yeah.
that he beat.
Did you guys ever see the rap song that came out after that? Lehigh beat Duke. It was pretty funny.
It happens to a lot of teams.
Or it might have been the Austin Rivers team that he beat. I don't know. They had.
Still wasn't quite as bad as the Virginia loss, in
No,
that first
not
one.
quite as bad.
Yeah, Duke's two were the Lehigh and Mercer. Those were
Lehigh and
the
Mercer.
two ugly,
Out
ugly losses.
right off the bat.
Lenny says Brett's right. It was the Brewers that drafted Surhoff, number 1 overall, as a catcher. Finished the season with Baltimore. So they drafted him that year. He played, but he finished the first season with Baltimore. Why can't Baltimore be any good? Why are the Orioles? I mean, when I was growing up, it seemed like the Orioles were always in the mix and
Yeah,
everything.
those are my favorite team.
And now it seems like they're always not close to being.
I think he finished his career with Baltimore, not the season.
Well, now they had that one
That's it.
season.
You're right. That's what he said.
Did they have a recent season where they won over 100 games?
Baltimore, they were good like 2 years ago,
2
I
years
think.
ago.
But did they win a series at all or do
don't believe
anything,
they did.
any noise in the playoffs?
Nope.
I mean,
That was the thing.
Yeah.
They didn't.
The Ravens in Baltimore are always good. They're not dominant. They're not winning championships. They still only have one, right? The one,
Yeah, just the one.
the one championship.
No, they've won.
They got two.
They won
They
two.
got two. That's right because
Brian Billick won one.
Yeah,
and
Billick.
Harbaugh won one.
That's right.
Billick.
Harbaugh beat his brother.
Billick and Harbaugh.
Billick
Yeah.
beat the Giants. They just blew them out
Yeah.
in the Super
Yeah.
Bowl.
Yeah.
It was a Kerry Collins.
Yeah,
Giants.
that Giants team probably shouldn't even been there.
No.
But
That was. I think that Ravens defense was one of the best of all time.
That year particularly.
What year
yeah,
did
I agree.
Harbaugh win his with Baltimore?
So the year the lights went out. Remember the lights
Yeah,
went out
in New Orleans.
Is that where it was?
I think it was.
Yeah. And delayed the game for a while. And we talk about Dallas and their woes and getting to the playoffs and getting to the Super Bowl again. San Francisco has gotten there, but guess what? They haven't won
haven't
one.
won, man.
I think Dallas has got them beat by 1 year on the last time winning
Last
it.
championship.
Yeah. San
Mid-
Francisco
mid-90s.
can't- San Francisco
Yeah,
can't
San
get over the
Francisco's
hump
been there
either.
So many times.
When they beat the Chargers, is that not the last time that San Francisco won a Super Bowl?
Wow,
you know?
it's hard
Is
to
it?
believe.
And they blew them out. They've been to 3 maybe since then,
Yeah.
but they fell in all 3 of them.
They've been to 2 or 3 under the current coach, whose
Yeah.
name I can't think of at the moment.
I guess the
Shanahan.
reason the Cowboys get more of the hits on that though is because they haven't been to 1.
Yeah.
San Francisco has been to 3.
Yeah, they've won.
but-
They won in '94,
That's the last time. Yeah, that's a long time.
and they've been in 2012, 2019, and 23.
I
So
don't
they've been to 3 since then.
I don't know this for a fact, but I bet if you check over that time period, they probably second best record.
Oh, yeah, their record.
New England would obviously be the best record in that time, regular season. But I bet the 49ers are up there in the top 5 anyway. I wouldn't be shocked if they are second for
Yeah,
best
I
record.
like the Eagles are probably up there.
But yeah, but they can't get over that hump. They can't. They one of them was overtime. They lost one of those Super Bowls in overtime to the Chiefs.
Yep.
So and didn't the Chiefs score toward the end to make it go to overtime? It seems like. What percentage you got on the Chiefs this year getting back to the Super Bowl?
Low.
Low. Okay.
Yeah, I don't think their roster's really good like it was.
Yeah.
And
the Magic Man, he's kind of cooled off, hasn't he? He's a little bit easier to defend than he was 3
well,
years
he's
ago.
coming off what did he tear his Achilles or ACL? He had a major injury.
Yeah.
I think it's ACL for him. There's so many these days, and people are coming back quicker than ever now. Who did I just see now is coming back from a Achilles 7 month? Oh, well, Tatum.
Yeah, Jason Tatum's
Tatum come back
already
real,
back.
real quick from a Achilles. I mean,
Yeah, less than a year.
technology and different things to work out with and everything. It's just a lot quicker to get back from these major injuries. Brett, you got lyrics ready?
I do.
I got some people ready to pounce on those lyrics.
Pounce.
And if it's bad, don't let it get you down.
Wow, that's a weird way to start a song, isn't
If
it?
it's bad.
Start with and. How many songs actually start with the word and? Try to get
A
those.
lot of them start with well, though.
Well, we'll be back in a moment.
Rhodesville Oil Company in Lincoln has been serving the Piedmont of North and South Carolina since 1919. Sure, they deliver to your home with home heating oils. They'll help keep you warm, but they do a whole lot more. They feature bulk fuel delivery, on-site and commercial fueling, backup generator fueling, and farm and agricultural fueling. For home or business or farms, call on Rhodesville Oil Company in Lincoln, 704-735-2508. Online at rhodesandbill.com, located at 1404 East Main Street in Lincoln. Like them on Facebook, too.
Buy more, save more at Lebo's Shoes, Western, and Dance. Check out your favorite brands from Ariat, Brooks, Wrangler, and more. Buy 2 clearance items and get 20% off. Buy 3 clearance items and get 30% off. Buy 4 or more clearance items and get 40% off the lowest marked price. Stop by any of their 7 store locations, including their new store at 2128 North Carolina Highway 16 Business in Denver in the West Point Shops. Hours Monday through Saturday, 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. Sundays, 12 to 6 p.m. Shop online at lebos.com.
Get up to $3,000 off select Polaris off-road vehicles at Full Throttle Power Sports in Lowell, or get financing as low as 1.99% APR for 36 months. But that's not all. Get up to $1,500 bonus bucks on new Honda Pioneer, Prowler, Talon models, and rev up the new year with the new Slingshot. Get $1,000 customer cash or financing as low as 1.99% for 36 months with no money down at Full Throttle Power Sports. 100 Indian Walk in Lowell. Online at ncfullthrottle.com.
First Federal Savings Bank has been serving Lincoln County since 1940. And as it has been from the beginning, customer service is a priority to First Federal Savings Bank. They want to get to know you by name. First Federal Savings Bank has the convenience, the products, and the services that the larger banks have, but with hometown people that you see throughout your community. Stop in and visit one of their 4 convenient locations and see what First Federal Savings Bank has to offer you. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
Untangling your headphones, finding the right remote, saying goodbye to your favorite shirt that hasn't fit in 10 years. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. Auto Owners works with independent agents who live in your community and answer when you call, so you can worry about more important things, like finding a new favorite shirt. That's simple human sense.
Call Mooney Insurance in Maiden or East Lincoln Insurance in Denver, or visit mooneyinsurance.com.
Trick One Automotive in Lincoln has just expanded their tire lines. Sure, they still sell Goodyear, Kelly, and Cooper, but now they also sell Michelin, BF Goodrich, and Uniroyal. They have become this area's tire headquarters. If it's round and it rolls, you'll find it at Trick One Automotive in Lincoln. And don't forget, they do all types of automotive repair. This month, get a front end alignment for just $89.95 this month only. And one more thing, Trick One Automotive Center is now a distributor for Valvoline Oil. Trick One Automotive Center, 1924 Gastonia Highway in Lincoln, open 8 to 5 Monday through Friday. Like them on Facebook, too.
This is Creighton Kell with Kell Insurance. We have been helping people for over 25 years with all their Medicare needs. We represent the same national and local companies as the insurance agencies you see on TV. And you know what? We can sit down with you one-on-one and help you find the right plan just for you.
Kell Insurance is located beside the Cultural Center and behind Gillum Realty in downtown Lincoln. 107 North Cedar Street. Call 704-732-4646 and follow them on Facebook. Kell Insurance.
welcome back. Brett's lyrics.
Ooh.
Wow.
Read those again.
Let's see. I do have a guess on them.
Oh.
So read your lyrics again, and
One more
I'll
time.
tell you that guess.
And if it's bad, don't let it get you down.
Yeah, I think he's got it. I think he's got
It's
it.
starting to come together.
Yeah.
for me.
Well, I'll leave it open for a little bit.
Yeah, leave it open.
But,
a little bit.
the group is one word
Yeah.
and starts with an A.
Yep.
I'll just say that.
Oh, okay. I think I got it. That's a pretty good.
It's not Asia.
No,
Not Aerosmith.
Oh man, it is. It's a good song, a really good
Yeah.
song. I'll give you a hint. Be proud. That's a good hint, ain't it, Brett?
Be proud.
Yeah, be proud. What's another something you'd tell somebody if you wanted them to?
Oh, yeah, I got it now.
Okay, keep it in just for a little bit, and we'll get there in just a little bit. Say the lyrics again, just for those.
The guy was a member of the Zombies,
Oh.
and then he
That was the Zombies.
started his own band. And did you know that the name of the band is his last name?
Oh, okay.
No.
What was his first name?
Rod.
Okay. Stewart. No.
Rod Tidwell.
Yeah, Rod Tidwell. Well, that's already been an answer today, hasn't it?
And if it's bad, don't let it get you down. You can take it. And if it hurts, don't let them see you cry. You can make it.
And then it goes to the chorus, don't
Yep.
it? Yep.
It says it about 10 times.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does. So there's your hints for this morning. Anybody else that wants to give us a?
And I was saying I heard this song in a movie this week called Trees Lounge. And if anybody's ever seen that, I'd be shocked.
The movie
Well, give me
itself.
something about them. You said Steve Buscemi's in it.
Yeah.
He directed it.
Yep.
What's the plot, basically? I mean,
There's not much to it. He's Trees Lounge is a bar in
Has
New
anybody
York where
been
he-
in more movies
where he
than
hangs
Steve
out.
Buscemi?
yeah.
I mean, he's in a lot of
Usually
stuff.
in a supporting role.
Yeah, oh, it's
Yeah.
always. Except
Yeah.
for that show that came on that one time. There was a show that came on HBO or something like that.
Yeah, what
that
was that one?
That
Was
was
his
dated way back.
Boardwalk
you know?
Empire?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Boardwalk
it. Boardwalk Empire. Wasn't he the star of that?
Yeah, one of
Pretty
them.
much.
Yeah. His looks have really got him.
But his
a great
his
career.
brother
And
is
I'm not
also
saying that in a good
this
way.
movie.
I know.
His brother's in this movie, and he looks a little bit like him. Here's the plot. Tommy is an unemployed mechanic who spends most of his time in a bar called Trees Lounge in a small blue-collar town. He seems to always be thinking, if only X, then I could stop drinking. And that's about it. He's just a...
And you fill in the X. That X is a blank.
Right, yeah.
If only X, I could stop.
There's not much to it. But I liked it. And
Yeah.
that song was in it, and that's what made me
Tell me,
choose those
Bush. What'd you
lyrics.
say the title of the movie was?
Trees Lounge.
I had Bush, not Bush Lounge. Trees Lounge. Trees Lounge. Where's that located?
And it's on Prime Video and Tubi if anybody wants to.
Yeah.
Could
I
you
have
tell?
to go
Could you
check
tell
that
where the
out.
setting was? California,
in New York,
New
but not New York City. Yeah,
Okay.
kind of a.
Yeah. You said blue collar town.
Yeah.
So it wasn't New York.
Let's see. We've got.
And there's a lot of not stars in it, but a lot of people that you would recognize.
Cameo type thing.
Well, let's see. Ned says, I'm going to do his trivia thing first. He's got another one here I want to read about the Cowboys. Brett's trivia song had a long organ solo in it, which I think was unusual at the time. I think I bought the 45. He bought the record. Well, give us what it was, Ned. You can.
What year was
Oh, he
it?
already did it. He already did it. I'm sorry. He already sent it
What
to
year
us,
was that?
and he got it right. Ned got
70s?
it right.
71.
Oh, yeah. It does have a strong organ now.
Yeah, and I'm guessing Rod is probably the organist because he was the keyboardist of the Zombies.
Did
that
anybody?
group was ahead
did
of its time.
Yeah. Well, I was going to say, did did anybody play the organ more than the Doors?
Yeah, they kind of yeah.
Great sound.
Oh yeah,
Great
and
sound.
and in the '60s, the organ was a primary instrument. In addition, of course, the lead guitar. Yeah.
We haven't got any more guesses on that. Yeah, any more guesses? Great song, and you hear it all the time. If you listen to classic rock, it never,
it's right there.
Yeah, you're not going to go long without hearing that song, I wouldn't think. So, if you're not able to get it, just hang in there. Just hold your head up. It might come to you at some point. Just a small hint, right? Just a small hint to our folks. It was something I was going to ask Lenny. Brett told me that I asked him this morning. He told me that Boozer waited till the last day.
I hadn't heard that.
Waited till the final day to declare
yesterday?
to go to the draft, which I was 99% sure.
I knew he was.
He was going to go to the draft, but he
Well,
waited.
you
till the
can,
last
you know,
day.
you can declare, you can submit paperwork without an announcement. So he might have declared 2 or 3 weeks ago and just not made it public yet.
He probably did. He probably did.
And I think Duke likes to do it where guys get their own day to announce
they roll it
their
out.
plan.
Yeah.
But yesterday did have two. Sar and Boozer both. There were announcements on both that Sar's returning and Boozer's.
Well, that's what I want to ask Lenny
Going to the
about.
draft.
How many Carolina players have said so far that they're going to come back? Because Duke has had a really good run of people coming back this year,
and
which
it's
is
continued this year.
who are they, Brett? Name the ones that have already said they're coming back.
I think
Sar.
Gongbo was the
Second one.
biggest surprise because he was first round in mock drafts. Caden Boozer,
Yeah,
Caleb,
that's the first one.
Caleb Foster, and Dame Sar.
Sar, 4.
And they're getting a guard from Wisconsin.
Yeah.
Who averaged almost 20 points a game in the Big Ten.
And he's going to be a fourth-year player. I don't
And they
care about
got a-
any of what he did. I am glad to have
Fourth-year
somebody
player,
with some experience.
Yeah, I don't think he's going to average 25 at Duke.
Well, he won't need to.
No. I would
But
say
I wondered,
18, 19 maybe.
I can't remember the.
But I think the key for Duke is going to be the freshman point guard.
I think the key for Carolina is, and then Lenny just sent me a message, so I can't wait to see the big white guy that can shoot. What's his name?
Vasar.
Vasar.
That would be my top priority.
He declared
on
yesterday
For the draft.
Did he really?
Oh, wow.
But you can declare and keep your.
Yeah.
I like Tomei.
I mean, I like.
So
him.
I don't know what he
I like
did.
him. He's good inside, and he can shoot the three.
Yeah. I don't know if he's 100% going pro or if he left it open where he can, what they say receive feedback and then make a decision.
Make a decision, which could come as late as sometime in May, I think. So.
Lenny, I totally understand. I agree with you. I would do the same thing. Lenny says, I'm a Carolina man, but I still put Jordan at the top. Left the game at the pinnacle of his career, 3 consecutive NBA titles, one of which one of his own choice, I think it was to leave at that time. NBA titles of his own choice. Then returned and won 3 more consecutive titles.
Was that when he took time off?
There's no doubt he's the greatest winner.
Yeah, weak league at that time. It was. Did he have to play?
Well,
one of the best formed teams ever, the Warriors super team.
Yeah, but don't start that
in the finals
because then I'm going straight to the Yankees where they had to win one series to win them.
I'm just saying Jordan didn't have to face teams like LeBron has had to face in the finals.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, there's way more players now. I mean, there's no doubt it's advanced as far as personnel. I mean, let's see, 3 of his choice. Then returned and won 3 more consecutive titles at the same place. When player movement was not as easy as it is today. Yeah. Well, yeah. Player movement's easy today, and at all levels.
Everywhere.
You know, at
Even
all
high
levels.
schools.
Did we ever hear? Did that ever get changed? That is it going to be in place where you can only transfer once without?
Well, what is it? Is it 5 years for 5 years? Is it 5 on 5, 5 on 4, 5 years to play 4?
Yeah, 5 years to play 4.
Okay.
But I'm not as worried about that as I am I'd rather get rid of the
That one transfer thing is not going to happen. I
You don't
keep saying
think?
that every week. No, there's too many lawsuits if they did that.
Yeah, it'll be shot down by the courts. I would probably.
They can't even limit the number of years that they play right now without lawsuits.
Yeah. Does it diminish the popularity of the college sport, or does it enhance it?
Does.
Yep, but I'll say this though, Mike. I think to the younger people, it enhances it because you can go from Indiana. You can go from the worst in 3 years to a national title. In basketball, you can go quicker than that.
Oh yeah, 1 year.
Yeah, you only have to get 5.
5 guys.
I mean, it makes me want a hamburger.
No.
Well, Michigan they were awful 2 years ago.
Yeah. It can be done within the span of a year.
The only thing I think it can't be done at is mid-majors.
Yeah.
You know,
Well, they're the real losers.
they are.
Because
They can't build a program
Even if they
and
recruit
compete.
good guys, they're going
Yeah.
to leave for a high major.
Yeah.
And so that's
I
the
mean,
way
there's a
it
lot
is.
of times you could say about Duke or North Carolina, well, we can beat them next year because their best players are graduating. Well, you know what? It don't matter anymore if they graduate.
Yeah.
It don't matter anymore because the schools like that can fill the spot right back, fill the void right back. So I don't know. It. You know what? There's part of me that wants to like college athletics less because of all this.
But it's hard to, isn't it?
It won't. I can't.
I know.
I can't.
'Cause
It's better.
Yeah.
It's better athletics.
It
I mean, just forget about the
I mean, look how
education and the
good
things
the-
like that. The athletics are better.
Yeah, I know. I mean, we're just throwing the rest of it to the wind, academic, student athlete, blah, blah, blah. But, yeah, you're right. It's probably better.
And the only people hurt by the Indiana story are the teams that had to lose to them. You know, I mean, Ohio State, Miami, you know, you could ask them. They didn't want to see a team come out of the blue and be, you know. But look at it the other way. That those teams that they beat are building their team the exact same way.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I mean,
How many Indiana players do we know have already gone in the draft?
I'm assuming you're talking football.
Football. Yeah, football. Well, obviously Mendoza, I think
Yeah.
they had a wide receiver, a running back, maybe 4. I don't know.
I saw their wide receiver went somewhere
Yeah, there was a defensive back.
yesterday.
What I'm saying is, though, yeah, they had some draft picks, but I got to attribute to Signetti's coaching some of it. He may be the best coach in the game.
The Jets took D'Angelo Pons, cornerback,
Yeah.
with the 50th pick,
What did he play?
corner at Indiana.
Yep. Their wide receiver went Minnesota or
Sarrat, he went somewhere.
some. Yeah.
Running back Kalen Black went 90th to San Francisco.
Yeah.
They don't have all these like what Ohio State had.
No, they
those
don't
kind
have what,
of
that's what I mean.
star
they
players.
did it without Ohio
Yeah,
State
yeah.
level talent.
Yeah. Oh, I'm not. Now, Butch knows I like to crack on Ohio State, but did you hear what the draft people said the other night when the draft was going on in the first round? How did Ohio State not win the national title? They had everybody picked early in the first round. It's hard. It don't matter who
the
you got. It's
difference-
still hard
I
to
think
win.
the difference were the quarterbacks. Indiana had the better quarterback.
Yeah.
And that made a lot of difference.
Now, by the end of it, Julian Sayah might be as good as Mendoza. He just wasn't yet. It was, his first year as a starter.
Right. Well, they could easily win it next year.
All right. I'm gonna ask you a question. It's a perfect lead into this. Will Mendoza be a Hall of Fame quarterback?
I think he's going to be a good NFL quarterback, but I can't really put that label of Hall of Famer on him.
Do they have to win a Super Bowl for him to be considered Hall of Fame?
It would help.
That'd be hard to do. I would bet on the no side, but, there have been more flops.
Can he resurrect their franchise?
There's been more flops in that number one pick than there have been Hall of Famers.
Oh, yeah.
I go back to the Raiders one time. What was the guy's name? Jamarcus Russell?
Jamarcus Russell.
I mean, that was sad.
It was.
That was so sad how bad that turned out. Where did he play his college ball? LSU. That was just really sad.
Bust.
So, and he's not the only one. He's just the first one that pops in my mind.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But the bigger question is, can he turn it around? Can he turn the Raiders around? I don't know.
Lenny says Vassar declared yesterday, like Brett had told us, but can come back. Don't think that will happen. I think he is in to stay. Yeah.
Yeah, well, like you say, he could shoot.
I could see him going in the first round.
Yeah, I mean, good around the basket, and he also could go outside and.
But I thought
shoot.
that was a key. If you want to keep somebody that was on that team, I thought he was key for them to get him back.
Who else are they?
And I am kind of surprised that didn't. Didn't work.
I never got used to their roster this year because they had so many new guys.
Steve says Duke has 11 guys right now. Look for a red shirt and possibly someone to back out. Rippy still hasn't signed his letter of intent, but his father says he's still coming. Well, here's the way I am. Let me tell you something. Today, in today's college basketball world, I am not redshirting.
No.
There's hundreds of programs out there where you can play.
Yeah.
I didn't get last year. They had the Wilkins guy came. He left high school a year early to come, and then he redshirted. Like what? Why not just stay in high school and play?
Yeah, redshirting is
had all those
like a
injuries
joke.
down the stretch, and he could have helped them, I guess, or I don't know. But
all right, here's one that Carolina picked up. Richard says UNC got Terrence Brown from Utah, a prolific scorer, a prolific scorer, a big pickup for them. Okay. Ned says the band Styx, I don't know where this come from, had a lot of organ in their songs over the years. Mm-hmm. Yep. And that one is just for me. Lenny. Lanny wants you to check your phone. Oh, he's got it in his hand because he's texting me every couple. I think Lanny sent Lenny a text. That's a tongue twister. Lanny sent Lenny a text. I don't. I think the red shirt. Why would the red shirt? Shouldn't it just go away? With so many places to play and people moving around and.
Well, in the case of this guy Sebastian, I mean, he really would have been a high school senior, but he left early. So maybe that's a little different, perhaps, but. Still, you're right. What does red shirt mean?
I mean, I can't imagine a kid that.
Well, you're going to find a place to play.
There aren't any projects out there. But the guys that want to be a project, you bring them in, you red shirt them, and then they play 4 years. Who's going to do that?
Nobody.
It's just almost a thing of the past.
Caleb Foster coming back to Duke, he's a rarity now. Guy stays 4 years at one school. Didn't Seth Trimble do the same thing at Carolina? Wasn't he a 4 year?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think the best way to look at college sports from this point on is just throw what class you are out the door. It don't mean anything if you're a freshman or a senior or whatever. Just throw it out the door. It doesn't even matter. And everything's going to be year to year. I mean, it's going to be the bad thing is it's going to be worse moving around than the professionals have because those guys are at least under contract and can't leave on their own. And I mean, they can whine about it long enough and get moved. Like we see every year, the guy from the Giants is the one that sticks in my head that wanted out. Yeah, isn't he a North Carolina guy?
think so.
Yeah, Wake Forest.
Yeah, Wake Forest
High School.
Yep. But, you know, I don't know what all the situations, I shouldn't say he was whining about it because I don't know the situation. I don't know what happened that made him not want to be there. I don't think it had anything to do with Harbaugh coming in, though. I think it had more to do with front office, you know, and contract negotiations or something. But nonetheless, he is moving on to another place. Going back, I still believe Cowboys playoff spiral. This is from Ned, I think. Yeah, the Cowboys spiral began after the Panthers' 26-17 playoff game beatdown, January 5th, 97. Irvin and Dion knocked out of the game. Maybe why the Cowboys fans dislike the Panthers so much. They've kind of been a thorn for them, yeah. Butch says the only advantages to a red shirt is an injury.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess you could keep it for that, and you know, keep it for that reason. Steve says the Myers kid coming as a freshman is considered a project, and he would be.
He could be a
he would be Duke's third string center. Okay, if he's a project, would you bet on him staying at Duke?
No.
Or leave? Me either. Me either whatsoever. I'm a little surprised that the big-time programs like that take on a project who's likely to leave before he pans out anyway. You know, and maybe that's just me, but
this
that's
guy's
just,
either a 4 or 5 star they're talking about. I'm not sure, but.
Brett, give you lyrics again. I don't think anybody other than Ned actually got those. So we'll. Yeah, Mike did.
We said it.
Mike did. Did we? Well, I said it in a. I gave a hint.
Yeah, you said it in your conversation.
And if it's bad, don't let it get you down. You can take it.
And that was or is.
Hold Your Head Up by Argent.
Hold Your Head Up by Argent. We go into our fourth quarter. Mike's got his lyrics ready. Oh my goodness! Who do you think was left? Who do you think was left? I've given mine. Brett's give his.
Okay, here we go. In this life, I've seen everything I can see, woman.
Back in a moment.
Rhodes and Bill Oil Company in Lincoln has been serving the Piedmont of North and South Carolina since 1919. Sure, they deliver to your home with home heating oils. They'll help keep you warm. But they do a whole lot more. They feature bulk fuel delivery, on-site and commercial fueling, backup generator fueling, and farm and agricultural fueling. For home or business or farms, call on Rhodes and Bill Oil Company in Lincoln, 704-735-2508. Online at rhodesandbill.com, located at 1404 East Main Street in Lincoln. Like them on Facebook, too.
Buy more, save more at Lebo's Shoes, Western, and Danth. Check out your favorite brands from Ariat, Brooks, Wrangler, and more. Buy 2 clearance items and get 20% off. Buy 3 clearance items and get 30% off. Buy 4 or more clearance items and get 40% off the lowest marked price. Stop by any of their 7 store locations, including their new store at 2128 North Carolina Highway 16 Business in Denver in the West Point Shops. Hours Monday through Saturday, 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. Sundays, 12 to 6 p.m. Shop online at lebos.com.
Get up to $3,000 off select Polaris off-road vehicles at Full Throttle Power Sports in Lowell, or get financing as low as 1.99% APR for 36 months. But that's not all. Get up to $1,500 bonus bucks on new Honda Pioneer, Prowler, Talon models, and rev up the new year with the new Slingshot. Get $1,000 customer cash, or financing as low as 1.99% for 36 months with no money down at Full Throttle Power Sports. 100 Indian Walk in Lowell. Online at ncfullthrottle.com.
First Federal Savings Bank has been serving Lincoln County since 1940. And as it has been from the beginning, customer service is a priority to First Federal Savings Bank. They want to get to know you by name. First Federal Savings Bank has the convenience, the products, and the services that the larger banks have, but with hometown people that you see throughout your community. Stop in and visit one of their 4 convenient locations and see what First Federal Savings Bank has to offer you. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
untangling your headphones, finding the right remote, saying goodbye to your favorite shirt that hasn't fit in 10 years. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. Auto Owners works with independent agents who live in your community and answer when you call, so you can worry about more important things, like finding a new favorite shirt. That's simple human sense.
Call Mooney Insurance in Maiden or East Lincoln Insurance in Denver or visit mooneyinsurance.com.
Trick One Automotive in Lincoln has just expanded their tire lines. Sure, they still sell Goodyear, Kelly, and Cooper, but now they also sell Michelin, BF Goodrich, and Uniroyal. They have become this area's tire headquarters. If it's round and it rolls, you'll find it at Trick One Automotive in Lincoln. And don't forget they do all types of automotive repair. This month, get a front end alignment for just $89.95 this month only. And one more thing, Trick One Automotive Center is now a distributor for Valvoline Oil. Trick One Automotive Center, 1924 Gastonia Highway in Lincoln, open 8 to 5 Monday through Friday. Like them on Facebook too.
This is Creighton Kell with Kell Insurance. We have been helping people for over 25 years with all their Medicare needs. We represent the same national and local companies as the insurance agencies you see on TV. And you know what? We can sit down with you one-on-one and help you find the right plan just for you.
Kell Insurance is located beside the Cultural Center and behind Gillum Realty in downtown Lincoln. 107 North Cedar Street. Call 704-732-4646 and follow them on Facebook. Kell Insurance.
Trying to answer somebody. Oh, lots going on this morning. Let's get Mike's.
Get my lyrics.
Get those things mentioned once again here. See if we got any
They're
correct
pretty
answers
crazy lyrics now.
coming in. I did get a guess from Rodney, so we'll see if he's nailed it this morning.
It's recognizable once you get to the chorus by anybody, but pretty crazy opening lyrics.
Well, give them.
In this life, I've seen everything I can see, woman. I've seen lovers flying through the air hand in hand. I've seen babies dancing in the midnight sun.
Yeah, that is some
far
out. Far out.
I didn't realize how far out.
Yeah. Yeah, I do have a guess here.
Okay.
Brett, you have anything there?
I'm getting there.
I don't want to spoil it for Brett yet. So
No, don't do it yet. He might get it.
We'll give Rodney. Rodney would definitely be the first one in the winner, but we'll let Brett think. I'm going to go ahead and tell you, I wouldn't have got it. If he's right, either way, I wouldn't have got it because I don't know it. But if Rodney's right, I don't think I would have. I don't think I would have come up with that.
You know it, but.
Oh yeah, right. But I would have had a hard time just with those hearing those lyrics. I would have had a hard time coming up with the song. It's self. I just sitting here thinking about, still got. You think about it. We've had 2 days of NFL draft. We're not halfway finished with it yet because you've had 3 rounds. You got 4 to go.
4 to go, yeah.
So,
and that starts at noon, doesn't it? I mean,
and a lot of people say, I don't know if it does. I hope it does. Hope it's early in the day.
Yeah.
But a lot of people say this is really when the teams are built.
Yeah.
It's what you do in it's harder to come up with the right fits and the best players and things like that when you get into these rounds, and so many. I mean, Tom Brady was taken in what, 6th?
Yeah,
6th round.
137th pick, wasn't he?
What was the really good linebacker for the Steelers? Bound to be a Hall of Famer one day that won a Super Bowl, had the 100-yard interception return.
James Harrison.
James Harrison, undrafted.
Yep.
This guy's undrafted. He's going to the Hall of Fame
It can
when
happen.
the time comes up. I think he's a surefire Hall of Famer. And he's not the only one. There's others out there that have been undrafted that make it, for whatever reason, they were just kind of overlooked. I still can't. James Harrison, though, would be one that really puzzled me, that he's not one of the best 250 players in that draft. I don't know where he went to college. Maybe he went somewhere where he played. Maybe he played college ball where it was kind of hidden.
Yeah.
And nobody knew about him. But I am anxious to see what happens, moving on into today.
Kent State.
Kent State. There you go. Golly. But you know what? That's a school that it's talked about a lot. I mean, it's good football. So
Is that
makes it even a little more puzzling to me.
is that the Mid-American Conference? I'm trying to remember where they're at.
I don't know. I would think they're in there with Miami of Ohio and people like that, but I don't know that.
Yeah, the MAC. We play games all through the week.
Yeah.
Tuesday night games.
Yeah. But back when James Harrison was playing, they did not.
No.
So that they didn't get.
They didn't have that TV deal.
Everybody gets TV now. I mean,
that's right.
Unbelievable. I heard we're talking about games and being so much. They're not special. A lot of things are not special anymore because everything is on TV.
That's part of it. Yeah.
I mean, just for instance, college basketball. I thought it lost a little bit of its luster to me because there's not a game that Duke or Carolina plays that's not on television.
Oh, absolutely.
Not a game. And you could say that about Michigan. You can say that about Michigan State. You can say that about Ohio State. Just everybody. I mean, it's just. Don't get me wrong. I like it because you can watch who you want to. You don't have to watch them if you don't want to see it. You don't have to watch them.
Plenty of others.
But it used to be a little more special when your team was on the game of the week, whatever it was.
Now every game is on.
Yeah. And what's going on with baseball broadcast? Somebody tell me exactly what's going on with the Major League Baseball broadcast. ESPN dropped it altogether, right?
Yeah, baseball is just all over the place now. Apple TV, Amazon Prime.
Yep.
Well, everything's being farmed out to streaming. Fred, what do you think the fact that isn't NBC now doing, or they were doing in the NBA, weren't they?
Yeah. They
they're
got
doing the playoffs.
They got Major League Baseball too.
Yeah. And and NBC was not really a player in the NBA. I mean, I can't remember if they ever were.
Today's games are on NBA games. The first three are all either NBC or Peacock.
Yeah.
And then the night game is on ABC.
Yeah.
I want somebody to. Here's what's hard for kids. Okay, we grew up watching baseball and we like baseball and we're okay with the pace of baseball. I say that, but in a way, I'm not.
I know.
In a way, I'm not.
It's hard to. It's hard to sit through
You think about basketball never stops.
Just
Okay,
never stops.
If there's basketball, the only time anything stops the game is if a ball goes out of bounds or a foul. But they're right back to action.
Yep.
Football, you got a 40-second clock, so something's going to happen.
Yeah, the reviews are the only thing that slow basketball down.
Oh yeah.
Baseball can be 3 to 5 minutes.
Oh yeah.
You might throw somebody 7 pitches. I don't count those pitches as being action.
No, it's not.
From the time it's you step in the box and it's put into play, sometimes that can be a lot of time.
Yeah.
Kids are turned off. I hate it.
Yeah, well, I
They're turned
notice it
off.
when I try to shoot pictures of baseball games. I mean, it's hard to find action. The action is the exception.
Better get the pitcher at least throwing it.
Yeah, at least throwing
Get
it.
him.
Well, that's action.
Yeah.
But it's hard to get action on the bases. It's just, you're right. The action's explosive in short bursts. And
Brett knows
lot of
this, and he
waiting.
ain't going to want to hear it. But don't even get me started on youth baseball.
Hey, you guys are going through it.
I could
man.
spend 2 hours on
The walks is the thing, right?
well,
In the
it's just I'll explain it to you at breakfast. I'll tell you what my biggest flaw is.
Do they still do it on a timer? Like
I'll tell you
got an
about it
hour?
at breakfast.
Okay.
Brett don't want me to talk about it.
I don't care if you talk about it or not.
I've
You ain't going to offend me.
I've
Yeah, I
been
know.
through that.
It's just a certain age group when they first start pitching to themselves.
No, it's tough.
The ball might be put in play at a max 10 times a game, you know, and they're not learning anything. I just, they're not learning about the game. So I don't.
I think Thursday night.
Don't know how you fix it.
I think we had 2 balls put in play by each team,
Oh boy.
Yeah.
but the score was 8-6.
Yeah,
It's tough.
yeah. But I mean, yeah.
It's
There's
just walk, wild pitch,
Yeah.
walk.
yeah. At that age, which right now where Sullivan is 10 or almost. He's almost 10. But they still need to be coaches' pitch.
They need to be,
because they're-
or machine pitch
Yeah,
would-
the ball's
So they
not
can make
hittable.
contact.
The ball's
Yeah,
not
it's not
hittable.
hittable.
And I'm
It's
sure
all over
it's
the
not
place.
just at that organization that he plays in. It's everywhere.
It's nationwide.
Everywhere we go,
It's all-
they're not putting
Well,
the ball
I got
in play.
one who's 12, and just now you finally getting. He's playing the kind of ball where you do get some, people making contact with the ball, putting it in play, but it takes a while.
It does take a while, that's for sure.
It's just the percentage of strikes thrown is very low.
Yeah, and the poor umpires, I feel for them. They've got to stretch the strike zone
Yeah.
a little bit, or they'll never get through the game. So, they will get through the game because there's a time limit. But you know what I'm saying? There'll never be any strikes if you don't expand the strike zone a little bit. It's just tough to watch. It's at that age where it's in the middle and it's tough to watch. Rodney has sent me a few things here. I do want to tell you right quick that Rodney is the one that guessed your lyrics. If they are right, give them one more time, and then I'm going to tell you what he said.
In this life, I've seen everything I can see, woman. I've seen lovers flying through the air hand in hand. I've seen babies dancing in the midnight sun.
He says that would be "Do Ya" by ELO.
Bingo.
Okay.
Got it.
I did
Do
not
ya?
know it. Did you, Brett?
Do you,
That's
do
not
you
on
want my love,
the
woman?
track I was on. So
Well, good.
I'm glad.
I interrupted. Right?
Hello.
Butch says the MAC conference was the cradle of coaches. There have been a lot of
There've been a
coaches
lot of them,
come from that area.
Well, do you know what famous coaches played at Kent State? There's two famous ones.
Two famous coaches.
At least there might be more.
Are
but I know
they
of two.
are they active?
No,
Neither one.
one died recently, and one is on TV, and he's very good on TV.
And they're from Kent State.
They played at Kent State.
Played at Kent State.
Played at Kent State, and they're Hall of Fame.
Saban.
Would you say?
Yeah,
Saban.
yeah.
Saban's one of them. Yeah, Saban. It don't matter what he does, he's good at it.
Yeah.
You know,
He's
it's
great at
crazy.
commercials. I don't care what he did.
Affleck.
No fun.
Saban. I guess there's no way I'll come up with this unless you give me some kind of hint. You said he's passed away.
Yeah.
Recently.
He was my favorite coach.
Really?
Oh, Lou Holt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lou Holt.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Lou Holtz and Nick Saban both played at
That's
Kent
enough
State.
said. Wow. Yeah. And I'm sure both better known for their coaching than their playing days. Well,
I can't imagine
because
either
it was
one
so
of them
far
were
back.
great players. They're so,
I bet they
especially
were.
Lou Holtz is such a
of
small.
wiry.
He probably
small
tried to
guy.
correct everybody on the field. Yeah. He was a coach on the field trying to get everybody in position. And Rodney also says, let's see, I think I had him on here. Okay, I got Mike Painter here. Every time I look at my MP, I have to make sure Mike Powell's not sending me a message sitting right beside me.
Right.
Mike Painter says there's been a lot more MLB games on basic TV this year. There have. I think Channel 3's even had some Brave games on.
Yeah, aren't they touting a
something
Braves
we never,
station? Yeah.
something we've never seen before in my lifetime. That Channel 3 carrying baseball. Period. You know.
Oh, I got another Kent State.
As good as those two.
James Harrison is not the greatest Steeler defensive player that played at Kent
Mean
State.
Joe Green.
No, but you're close.
Not Mean Joe Green. Was he on that defensive line? Oh Lord. That's just. Let me not think about it a minute, and then maybe it'll come to me.
Well, I don't know if he was line or linebacker or
What's his initials?
JL.
Who is that, Mike?
JL.
JL. Former Steeler, probably Hall of Famer. Out of Kent State.
Pretty sure he is. I can't imagine he's in. Let me see.
Well, we were talking about him because of James Harrison, right? That's why we're Jack
That's
Lambert.
It.
Yeah,
Jack Lambert.
Yeah, Lambert was a linebacker. He was a linebacker, and a darn good one. Let's see, NHL playoffs. Anybody interested? Almost no commercials until the end of the period. Love it. I wish I was more interested. Honestly, I wish I was more interested in the
Yeah, me too.
the hockey. But you know what? I don't even think about it being on. It's sad to say I don't think about it.
There you go.
Toothless Jack. And you know, Jack Ham was another one that was just as good. And you need to see where he went. I'd be interested. I bet he went to a big time school for whatever reason.
Who's the most famous to play basketball at Kent State? But he didn't stick with it.
Oh, he didn't stick with it. What do you mean by he didn't stick with it? He didn't stay at Kent State.
He
didn't
didn't
play in the
stick
pros?
with basketball.
He didn't. He played another sport.
Yeah.
Wow. That makes it very difficult. What decade are we looking at when he played college sports?
I'll see y'all there.
Late 90s, early 2000s?
Late 90s, early 2000s at Kent State playing basketball. Come out and played.
He played basketball 2001 to 2003 at Kent State.
Yeah, and then what did he do?
Went to the NFL and became a Hall of Famer.
Wow. Again, it just goes to show you. Rodney says Antonio Gates.
That's it.
Okay, played basketball at Kent State. So Antonio Gates. Yeah, he definitely chose the right sport. You know, the guy for the played wide tight end for Atlanta for a while. He also played for somebody else. He played basketball in California, right, at Cal. Tony Gonzalez, he was a basketball player.
He was,
as well as football. The guy at Miami a few years back, what was his name? Basketball and football. God, can't remember.
Jimmy Graham?
Jimmy Graham. That's exactly who I was trying to think of. Lenny says Jack Ham, Penn State. Jack Ham went to, okay. So he went to linebacker U. Ham did. Not so much Lambert, but, you know. Was the Steelers dynasty the best dynasty of the NFL? 4 out of 6. Cowboys won 3 out of 4 one time. But
well, how about the 49ers?
4 out of 6.
Pretty good dynasty.
They did. Yep. Yeah, there again, that's just one of them things that I'd like to know what the records were. I'd like to know what their records were, you know, during the regular season. I know it's all about winning championships, but
do you separate New England's into 2 different dynasties?
That's tough to say.
Because they were kind of stretched out.
You can't say that about Brady, though. They were all his.
Yep.
Oh, they won it in 01, 03, and 04.
Julius Peppers, thank you, Monty, another one that played 2 different sports. And I don't know too many of them that were college football players and college basketball players that wound up playing basketball.
Yeah.
It looks like they, you know, and there may be some. I'm sure there are some. But the ones that there's quite a few of them though that played both in college that were really good football players. You know, I mean, the only ones we're naming here are pretty much Hall of Famers. If they're not already, they're going to be. So, pretty much sums that up. You know what I just realized? It's only 8 months to Christmas.
Oh boy.
Only 8 months to Christmas. Charlie Ward. Now that, you know what? Just to put it in a different way, he may be the most athletic of all those guys.
Yeah, he was.
Because there's no doubt he could have been a pro on either way, right? I think he's one of those types. He would have been a much better college quarterback than professional quarterback. But I mean, you know, I don't know who I could compare him to. That
I guess his size kind of limited him.
He won a national title in football, right? I'm pretty sure he won a national title in football.
I don't remember.
And he actually played for Florida State basketball before they were really on. I mean, Florida State, don't get me wrong, they were on the map way back. I remember them playing in the national championship game against UCLA. Did they not, Mike? Mm-hmm. They lost to UCLA.
Yeah, were they in the ACC yet when Charlie Ward was there?
I'm pretty sure they were. I don't remember what year they went, but I think they were in the ACC.
Well, if you don't just do
real athletic.
The football-basketball combo, Bo Jackson might be the greatest athlete that played two sports.
Yeah. Who just recently beat prostate cancer. He was on some of the shows back during the Super Bowl, and he was speaking out on it, telling people to get checked. It's easy to get checked. Mm-hmm. It's not something that's hard to do. It's not invasive. You get checked through a blood test. So I'll speak for him there. Need to get out there and get it done. Speaking from one that knows, for one that knows.
That's right.
But yeah, that's Bo Jackson. You know what he said, though? They talked to him about playing golf. He said, you can throw me a baseball in there at 110 miles an hour, and I don't flinch. He said, but that ball sitting there still looking at you, that's as intimidating as it gets. He was really good interview when I saw him recently. And, you know, here's the funny thing. I read this a couple days ago. There was a quarterback in the NFL, and I can't remember who it was, but it's a trivia question, that had more rushing yards in his career than Bo Jackson. You might need to find that. There was a quarterback, and it was somebody that we know, I mean, somebody popular, but Bo just didn't play long, you know?
Well, there might be more than one now. I mean, who's got the most rushing yards as a quarterback? Michael Vick? Randall Cunningham? Lamar Jackson?
I think this was one. This may not even been the leader. It was somebody that you wouldn't expect.
Oh,
you know,
Jim Harbaugh?
That might be.
Is that it? It seems like I've heard his rushing yardage be.
That very well could be the answer to that question. That might be it. Tripper says John Harbaugh, but I think he means Jim too. Or was that? Yeah. He's talking about the Jim. Yes, he said Jim. He did mean Jim Harbaugh. Lindy Anthony says, here is one of the best non-drafted, non-college NFL players for the Oakland Raiders. Very popular name. Mike Powell would know it. Brett might not. It's back before his time. This is great where he went to college. Otis Sistrunt. Remember that name, Mike Powell? Otis Sistrunt for the Raiders.
He was a defensive behemoth, yeah.
If you tell me where he went to college, you are the winner today. University of Mars. Good one.
He never went to college, right?
No, it says University of Mars. I don't know if that's a true university or not, but I've got to go. For Brett, Mike, I'm David. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next week.